we're gonna get going. So welcome, happy Monday night, you guys. My name is Trisha McFarland. Super excited to be here tonight. And as always, before we jump into announcements and kick it off with that, you know, I always love to start every single call with gratitude. But before we jump right into gratitude, I know you guys are like, you have it, because we've been doing this for so long. Before we jump fully into that, we just finished out July. July was insane and it was amazing. We have so many brand new people that got started with us in July. So if this is your very first call, you are brand new, in the comments, give us a me so we can welcome you. Thanks, Maisie. I just got it at the mall. I'm sorry. I'm such a squirrel with the chat over there. But yeah, so look at all these new people. Welcome, you guys. So many. I love having our newest people on here tonight. I'm so excited, you guys. This call is going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. We have really awesome people that are sharing. But again, like July was amazing. We have so many brand new people, but also in the comments, what I would love for us to do in the chat is I would love you to just blow up the chat with some announcements and celebrations that you have for the month of July, whether it was, and I love celebrating the small wins are the big wins. Like, the small things are the big things. They always lead to the big things. Whether it's your first trial kit that you sold, maybe it's something as simple like as you got your first reboot out, whatever it is, the rank that you were going for. Rank 2, crushing trial pack sales. Yes. Growth and navigating. Yes, look, that's so rank 2 on a new promoter. Hit your GoPro. We had so many people hit GoPro, Go MVP. How many people hit MVP multiplier? Celebrate yourself in the comments right now. Give me a me if you MVP multiplier. That is something that you should be going for. It is a commitment that you should be making to your business every single solitary month. Awesome. You got new customers. We have so much to celebrate for the month of July. So with all of that being said, now, let's talk about the thing that you're grateful for right now. What is something that you're grateful for right here in this moment to just get our mindsets ready to go? You got your squad. I'm super grateful for every single person on this call. I love these Monday nights call. I shared early. It's okay. 18 pounds since starting keto. That's amazing. A new month, keto up. I love when like a new month kind of starts like right on a Saturday. Like I love it when it starts on a Monday. Like the teacher in me loves the simplicity of that. I like things to be organized and fall that way, but I love that like it's like the 3rd, like it's still so early in the month that we got to kick it off, getting things ready, getting things to your friends, your family, your team, healthy family. Awesome, amazing. So we are going to hop right on into announcements and then we're going to kick off the call. And I might do quick, I might call out some people. Don't worry. Just for some ideas and stuff, because we got some really cool news just on this call. But first and foremost, the reboot is on sale. In the comments, put a 1 if you already secured your reboot for this month. Yes, it is. Look at this. That's amazing. So these kits are on sale till August 6th. That is Thursday, you guys. That's going to be the last chance for you to get your kits. This is what your focus is this week with your customers, with your people that you're talking to. You're talking about the reboot. You're talking about, I've been calling like kick the quarantine 15. Like that's been my thing. Like everybody's talking about the quarantine 15. Like our dear friend, like she was saying the other day, she's like COVID-15, like, and I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, it's the COVID-15, like it's not COVID-19. But like everybody's talking about that. Like don't just share about like, oh, I'm going to lose weight and do this, but like, why do you do the reboot every single month? And if you're sitting there and you're going, well, I don't do the reboot every month, and because it scares me and I don't want to fast for 60 hours. Y'all, no one likes to fast for 60 hours. I mean, I'm sure there's someone on this call that's like, no, I actually think it's amazing. But like, I love food, but like, what is your reason for doing that? Like, why do you do it? What is the benefit of the benefits as we're talking about, right? Like, what makes you want to do that? Is it because it's going to kickstart you? Does it help you get back on track? Like my number one thing I always say, it helps me break up with my bad relationship with food, like wanting to binge, wanting to just sit. Like I have this thing that after Griff goes to bed, like I just want a sweet treat to myself without having to share with him. But like it helps me break up with that, right? But that's for me, like that's my own personal story. Like something that we've been talking about. Like, so share that with people. Like, what is your reasoning for doing this, and share it and talk about it over and over with everybody, right? But that is your goal this week. What else? Oh yes. So I don't even know if I'm supposed to be sharing this. Let me share it anyway. Y'all saw BU. Did you guys follow him on stories, Instagram, right? You see him teasing a new Keto Up flavor. Yeah, I'd stay tuned to your posts. I would be providing education and value about Keto Up this week. Why are you drinking it? You guys use the resources that we have. There's plenty of them to talk about Keto Up. What the reason you drink it, but start hinting, drop it, breadcrumb. You don't even have to say blue, like you don't have to say new flavor or anything like that. Legit, you guys can just start breadcrumbing it a little at a time, like why you drink Keto Up, what do you love about it, right? And if you guys are like, if you've never tried Keto Up, I'm gonna say it again, like, guys, go get yourself some Unicorn Slam and slam it, because there's nothing better. Like summertime, it's literally the only thing I want to drink all day long is Unicorn Slam and Toucan Tango. It's like my jam all day, every single day. Keto Academy, and this is where I know we have tons of our leaders on this call. So I'm just going to do some announcements, and I'm going to just ask if anyone wants to unmute and share how you're going to be pumping this up with your teams to just help give ideas. Keto Academy, this is happening. It's a virtual Keto Academy. It's happening August 8th and 9th. If you're wondering what a Keto Academy is, it's essentially like, this is something that, like every single event that I've ever gone to, I've paid about $400 to attend an event just like this, right? We have a lineup of speakers that are the top thought leaders in this community, in this space, whether it's for the ketone conversations, researchers, scientists. We have Dr. Ryan Lowry, and like, or whether it's in growth and like mindset, right? It's going to be a 2-day event. It's completely virtual. Not just stay tuned to your post on exactly how to register, but registration is going to be tomorrow. Listen to me when I say this to you. Going and attending an event isn't something in your business. It's 100% everything. It is going to be the #1 thing that's going to build your belief in Prove It, in this product. And whether you are on fire right now, like I go to every event on fire. Like I don't think my belief can get any higher. And I go to an event and I'm like, holy shit. Like, I can't believe, like, this is what I get to do. I can't believe that this is the community I'm part of. I can't believe that I have this product to go out there and share with the entire world. People that attend events, their income is 100% higher than people that do not attend events. And I know lots of you are thinking, well, it's virtual, it's, get on them, listen to what they have to say, take part and join the community in this capacity. I'm telling you, it will change your business. There's proof of, I see faces on this call right now that before an event and after event, it's like, what is it? BC and it's what, I don't even know the terms right now, but it's literally like, it changes everything. It changes your event. Like it is the most powerful tool we have at Prove It. And I've been to events for other companies before. This does not compare. Now, this isn't just for you to share. Also, there's a debate on how much it's gonna cost. It's either gonna be free or it's gonna be $1. So just stay tuned. But like, guys, I pay $400 to attend the events for just the tickets. Then I have to pay for hotels. Then we pay for flights and we do all of this, and it pays me back in tenfold. But to get this for at $1, if that's what you're paying, are you kidding me? Now, this isn't for you, this is for your teams. So right now, I want, who's committing to being at Keto Academy more? I put a me in the comments for this weekend, because I want to see all y'all on there. Yes. Now, how many people are you bringing with you? And if we have any of our leaders that are on here right now, I know we have, I saw Macy, Melissa's ×2. I know we have Ashley. Any ideas of how you plan on pumping this up with your team, getting your people on here? Just see if you want to unmute yourself. Any ideas? Just go. I'm just going to round out if anyone wants to. Any ideas? Everyone's like, no.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm like, someone's got to say something. Yeah, I'll probably connect with some of the leaders on my team and see like how they want to roll it out to everyone, since we had about 60 seconds between calls. But yeah, I mean, I think that even just having an incentive, you know, like maybe a couple people sharing some lives and like in our team pages about like how an event changed their business. Like I know Chrissy said, my first event changed my business. My first event literally changed everything. I'm super passionate about sharing that. So like maybe we can gather some lives or like short little clips about how specifically events have changed our business to use that as just kind of, I don't know, reinforce how important they really are. And for $1, like, or potentially free. like, yeah.
No, that it's insane. And it's so true. Like, so look at your team, look at your people, look at your customers. Who are those people that you're like, okay, like if I can get them on these calls, if I can get them to listen to it, if you have a Facebook group, go live. Your excitement will be everything. If you have a local community, whether it is promoters or customers, why don't you have like a Keto Academy gathering at your house, right? Set up keto treats, mix up some ketones, like throw a keto life party during the Keto Academy, you guys. Like think about what you could have having those people there, hearing from our top thought leaders, hearing from Ryan, like Dr. Ryan, like, are you kidding me? Like what I would do to be able to like have my own family sit down and listen to them and hear what they have to say, like how that can change their life. Yes, a local event, like that would be awesome. Aw, team slumber parties, I'm in. I just tell me where I have to go. But seriously, like there's so many different ways that you can share this with your team, but like this isn't just for you. This is for every single person that you can get to this event, like to commit to going to this event. Every single person on your team needs to be on this, like every single person. It is Keto Academy and Chill. I love, these are just great ideas, you guys. This is amazing. But seriously, like, so registration is going to be happening tomorrow. So make sure that you are glued to your polls for all of the exact details, the invite, how it's going to roll out. Happening August 8th, August 9th. I'm not even sure of the exact format that's going to be happening, but that's going to be rolling out. And with that, y'all, like, I think we are ready to go. You guys ready to kick off tonight's call? I'm really excited about this. So something that and the last announcement, so this is the first of the month. So this will be our last call until the first Monday of September. Unless we have some pop-up calls, if something like, we're like, let's roll something out or let's urgent. So always stay glued to your polls to figure out like what we're going to be doing. But this is like our organizational team huddle. So just a heads up, if you're on here next Monday at 9:15 and you're like, Trish is really late and it's like 9:30, that's fine. So just make sure you are staying to your polls. So something that I think that is one of the most powerful things that we have going on in our organization is that there's not just one voice that's being heard, right? I love that one of the best things that I think that we do, and something that I want to continue to expand on, is that we are constantly looking and seeking for who are those people that not just have current credibility, meaning that they're in the trenches, they're doing the work, they're showing up, but who are those newer people that have been in the business, the rising champs? Like, what are they doing? What are things that they feel like they can share, and how can we highlight them? Because what I hear and learn from Ashley might be really different than what I hear and learn from Zach, right? Like they're two completely different things. They do things in different ways, and I can take them and I can apply them to my business in a way that works for me. So what we have tonight is we have 3 people that are in their first, are you guys ready for this? 30 to almost barely 90 days in their business. They're up and coming, rising champs. I'm super excited. They are on fire. They've been blowing up my polls, and they're going to be coming at you, and they're going to be sharing some of their tips, some of the things that they've been doing in their business. So what I want you guys to open your hearts and hear during this entire call is, if you're like, well, I've been doing this for 2 years, it doesn't matter. The way someone shares something can completely change your business just by giving you a tiny different perspective on it. I promise you. And some of the things, like we say it all the time, success leaves clues. Like, there's a reason for that. So we have 3 people on our call tonight. I'm super excited. None of them have shared on our calls before, so I'm really excited to hear from them. And we're ready to kick it off. You guys ready to get started? Yeah, thumbs up. Give them some love in the comments, because this is their first time speaking. We all know how we feel on these calls, right? We all know that we're like, ooh, I have to talk out loud, and you get all exactly. So first up, we have Miss Chase Cooper. So she's been a prover since June, right? The middle of June, June 15th. And she's full-time, right? Like, she works full-time at a marketing job, like high demand job. And y'all, she ended June, rank 3, she ended July, rank 3, 2-star. And I'm starting with her because I love her tips, because she's gonna be talking all about getting started. And so I'm just gonna kick it over to Chase.
Hey guys, thanks Trish. Yeah, new kid here on the block. But yeah, like Trish said, demanding job, full-time gig. I know Ashley got me started, went to college together, go Frogs. But honestly, Ashley told me that as soon as you sign up, that you get that link, right? You get that link to your e-com business. And that's something in that just really triggered me in the best way. And so I actually hit MVP before my samples arrived. There's a lot of people that think that you have to wait till your product is here, that it's at your front door. And I spread that word like wildfire. I hit up all the people in my network that I knew would support me, like first and foremost. And I just remained really real. I think there's a lot of, I'm a potty mouth, there's a lot of fake shit on the internet. And just being true to who you are, and like it or not, you're building a personal brand. And people are going to respond to realness. They're going to respond to you. The reason that they're having a conversation with you and buying from you is because you're influencing them. You are credible. They trust you, and they know you're a real person. So my advice would be, don't wait. Don't also wait for before and afters. I totally didn't have before and afters, and I was like, let's just do this. And then obviously I shared before and afters in my business story and all that. But, you know, don't wait, and just totally be authentic to yourself. Those are my 2 tips from the new kid on the block.
I love it. 2 tips that are directly to the point though, right? Like, exactly what you need to hear. Like, stop waiting. Like, I don't know who was on this call like months, it was probably a year ago, when we talked about so many people, like, to start the business, you just have to take that seed of like getting going and plant it in the ground. But so much of the time, like, we hold on to it trying to learn everything. We're trying to figure out everything. How does the business work? How do I get paid? What does it mean if I get paid on level 5? What does it matter if you get paid on level 5 if you don't have a customer yet, right? Like, we wait to learn everything. We wait to have the transformation, to have it be in better health, to be able to do stuff like that. Like, yo, she hit MVP before her packs arrived. How did she do that? By talking to everyone. I love that she said, I hit up my network that I knew would support me. If you guys have been on Power Hours before and we talked about inviting, I talked about your dirt list, creating a dirt list of people. And so many of you, if you've been doing this for 2 years, and I promise you, you might not have even touched on this yet. Your dirt lists are your list of people that you like literally would buy dirt from you because they love you so much. People that you already have a warm connection with, the people that trust you already, they're your warm market because of that. Write it down. Exactly. Your circle of influence. Like, write it down. Write the list down and go talk to them about ketones. They love you. They support you. I bet you, like I said, if you've been doing this 2 years, I bet you there's still about 15 or 20 people on your dirt list that you still haven't reached out to. Like, but just go do it. So it doesn't matter. But that was awesome, Chase. Thank you for sharing that. Don't wait to get started, and just be yourself. Like, let people, like, they know you, let them know the real you. I love that. That was awesome. And I love short to the point. So thank you. Awesome. All right. So next up we have Miss Rachel Thomas. So I love this about her story, is that she said she was drinking ketones inconsistently for 10 months, right? For 10 months. She's been in the business for approximately 30 days. So what does that tell you about your customers that are in your groups? The people that might order, they fell off SmartShip, right? Like they're still watching you. Another one, she works full time, y'all. Like she works full time. Like these aren't people that are just sitting at home and they're like, I just started, prove it's my full time job, and I'm gonna go balls to the wall, and I'm gonna be able to do all of this, right? And she's ranked to 1-star 30 days into this business, and she's like my spirit animal with what she's gonna share. It's such a teacher thing. Like when I heard about this, I was like, oh, I can't wait for her to share what she's going to share. And yes, she's also Danielle's cousin. So I'm super excited. So what's up, Rachel?
Hi guys. That was awesome, Chase. I feel like I just want to be friends with everybody here. Like, can we just exchange numbers and just be BFFs? Like, but yes, I am Danielle's cousin. And then I also went to college with Melissa B. So like I said, I was drinking ketones inconsistently. We went to Penn State, so we are. I was watching her and her story, and I fell off the wagon, and I was just kind of getting annoyed because she's over here like happy and skinny, and I'm over here just like being miserable in my own little life. So just do it, be consistent, but you never know who's watching you. So yes, thanks Trish for the introduction. But basically, I'm not a teacher, so I'm a corporate event planner, but I also love binders. So whenever I go on site for a big event, I always have a binder. We call it our event Bible. So my binder literally looks like a 6th grade girl, and I am not ashamed by that because I love stickers. So we got some stickers here. But basically in here, so if I open it up, I have my calendar for August. I have all my customers that are having their SmartShip. I have their dates on my calendar, so I know to follow up before their SmartShip goes, so that I can see, do they want to change a flavor? Do they have questions? Are they thinking about canceling? So that's the first thing in here. Second thing in here is my reach goals. So I have the Prove It ranks printed out, and so it's kind of like college. It's like, yes, it's aggressive to want to rank up every single month, but I am just putting it out into the universe. So this month my goal is to hit rank 3, then it keeps like going, right? So I just have it going until it stops. But the car, I have this COC, like that's a goal. I mean, it's a reach goal, but it's okay. And then this is sloppy, but this is literally like I have every single person written down who's purchased a reboot or asked me questions about the reboot. I have trial pack follow-ups, and I even write down what flavors they got, and if they told me what their favorite flavor was, especially if it was limited edition. That way when it comes back out, I can reach back out to them and go, hey girlfriend, like, or man, or dude, and then people that are interested in ketones but haven't bought yet, because I kind of want to see how long it takes them to really, and this list is pretty long actually, the people that they don't know me, they're internet strangers, but they'll get to know me. And then I have the 10-day challenge follow-up. So it's just sloppy, it's just handwritten, it doesn't have to be fancy. I truly thought about rewriting these because I am like OCD like that, but I was like, no, I gotta show you guys the raw and the real. So and then I even have a list of people I've given people coupons to, and then I have the Go for No challenge. I have like any letters that BU sent me if I'm having a bad day, look at those. And then I have a folder that has like my product printouts. Ooh, it's like, and then any receipts and stuff like that, just to make it easier, because I have like another side hustle too and I have to keep organized. I make jewelry. It's not anything health related, but anyways. So those are my tips. It's just being consistent and doing what works for you. So if you don't like binders and you want to live in Excel spreadsheets, like I live in Excel spreadsheets all day for my day job, so I did not want that to be the case for this. So
yeah. Guys, first of all, the comments are like blowing up. Everyone's like coveting your binder, right? Everyone's like, how do I get my hands on a binder?
It's from the Dollar Tree.
Exactly. Like it does, like make it your own. Like Rachel, I have a question. Did you have anybody's, like, did you follow somebody's guidelines for that binder to make it exactly the way they made it, or you made it your own?
No, I just like went ham at the Dollar Tree and went in their school supplies section and was like, oh, that's cute. Oh, let me get these stickers. That's why I said it literally looks like a 6th grade girl's binder.
That's how my planner looks. It's like Lisa Frank. So like, give me all the Lisa Frank if I can. No, but like, I love that she has it. And like, do you notice that she had every single thing written down? How many times has someone fell through the cracks that have reached out to you about ketones? How much time can we waste on a sale day going into our follow-up list or going onto your Facebook Messenger and having to type in the word ketones, and like going back and reading, like, where was I with this person? Like, listen, like I've done it so much in the past. Like when I first got started, like had I had that binder when I first got started, like, holy crap. Like I had like ripped pieces of paper that I was trying to follow up with people from. But like follow it up is key. Having it all there is the magic. Like that is who she can have conversations with, provide value to, build relationships with over and over and over again. And I love the reach goals. Like how cool is that, having a goal in front of you every single day like that? Like this is the goal I'm going for. This is what I'm reaching for. Like what, like if someone, what did you just say on that last call? Like if someone in the world, if it was possible for someone else in the world, it's possible for me. Like anything is at your fingertips. Like, are you putting it out there? Like, do you know what your goals are? Like, do you know what your goal is for August? Have you sat down to think about it, to look back and reflect? Like, what is your goal for this month? Like making sure that you know that and you're aware of that. I love that Lisa Frank's making a comeback. That just brings me joy. Okay, thank you so much. Is this call bringing value to everybody? Are you guys getting value from this call so far? Yeah, awesome. Look at, I love it in the comments. You guys are awesome. All right, so last but definitely not least, we have Teresa Lombardo. Again, guys, yeah, she works full time. She's actually a nurse practitioner. She's very, very busy. She's been in Prove It for 2 months. She is a mom of 3. Holy cow. God, I like anybody, moms of anybody more than one. I'm like, you guys are saints. And y'all, she's a rank 4, right? She's a rank 4. She doesn't have 1 million followers. It has not, like, she legit is just in it, doing the work, doing the grind. I absolutely love it. And I'm super excited to what she's going to share, because it's really going to wrap this all up well, especially with what we've been touching base with and talking about in the last couple of weeks on these calls. So Teresa, I don't know, you're not on my front page. I don't know where you are.
Can you hear me now?
Hey!
Hello. Hi, everyone. So I am not in the business world at all. This whole thing was totally new to me. So I joined through Melissa May, who I met on my honeymoon 8 years ago. I've watched her for the last 8 years doing the ketone thing, you know, scrolling through ketones. What are these ketones? And finally, 2 years later, I jumped on board and started selling. So I actually joined on day 3 of my 10-day challenge, and I basically just went all in. Obviously, I didn't know the tips and tricks behind everything. I didn't necessarily know what it was all about, but I kind of just learned along the way. So kind of like Chase was saying, you jump right in. Same here. I had not gotten my promoter pack for like maybe a week and a half, and I had already, I think I was almost at MVP before I got my promoter pack. So I was more so promoting 10-day challenge rather than even thinking about the trial packs before they came. So I guess one of my tips would be just confidence. I rarely posted on Facebook. I was rarely ever on Instagram. And I just was kind of like, you know what, whatever. I don't really care what people think. I'm just going to put myself out there. I'm going to share my story, tell people why I'm into ketones. And I mean, if you're telling your own story, people are more likely to trust you and jump on board rather than, you know, coming up with this pre-scripted stuff. So sharing your story and why you started ketones is one of my main tips, and being confident. Even my husband was like, honey, are people going to like think you're crazy? Are people going to get sick of you? Has not been the case at all. And I've always said too, if someone unfriends me, I don't care. That's fine. They're not going to be a customer anyways. So people who support me, people who, you know, follow me and trust me are continuing to follow, and more every day. The more you keep sharing, the more people will kind of trickle in and say, okay, you've got me hooked. You've got me hooked. I see you posting about this and all the positive things it's doing for you. So first thing, confidence. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. You're going to love the results you get from it. Second of all, using the resources available. So like I said, I went all in. I, went on the Prove It resources page. I did my research on the keto diet and just online. I researched Instagram accounts of people who I knew were successful, looked at their hashtags. I looked at what they were posting, what people were liking. Facebook groups. I dug into the Facebook groups and looked and see what people were posting and what was successful. The Crew Academy was super helpful. So after I wrangled all 3 kids, after a long day at work, I sat down on the computer until midnight and basically just worked my ass off, took notes, and gained as much knowledge as I could from that so that I could grow my business quickly, and it worked. So tons of resources out there and just educating yourself. I mean, people want to know that you know what you're talking about. I mean, if you can answer questions and share what the product is really about, you're going to have more customers because they're going to believe that you know what you're talking about. So yes, confidence and then using your resources, educating yourself, I would say are my 2 tips.
Yeah, like.
Oh yeah, Melissa. Melissa, I probably texted her like, I don't know, how many times per day did I text you the first 2 weeks? I was like, Melissa, here I am again. Here's my next question. So yes, asking questions. Asking
questions is huge though. Like as like someone who's enrolled, like getting new promoters, like people asking you questions is be a Teresa. That's literally going to be like, we need to make one of those stick figure things. But seriously, like, I love that, like, first of all, like being resourceful, like every single person in the comments is like, you're literally your dream, like being resourceful, using the resources that we have. Like, I love that she dug in and when she was looking, like, I love that she was looking like, what are other people posting? She wasn't copying their posts. She wasn't like just taking it and using it as her own, but like, what types of things are people posting? Like, have you done that before? Like, that's literally how I learned social media. I didn't have a single ounce of training. Did you? Like, I literally just watched people, like, what are people posting? What are the things that I need to follow? Like, again, like whether you're new to social media, you've been doing this for a while, like it's so helpful. It's not about taking someone's content. It's not about taking someone's story and being authentic. It's about like, I'm going to be confident and share my own story, but I can get different ideas and be inspired about different ways to share. I love that. I love that she was resourceful and all of that. Like, seriously, like there are trainings out there. There's so much training out there for everyone on this call. Like, you have the ability to hop on every Saturday. We have trainings. Every Wednesday, there's the Play That Works or the playbook trainings, like the podcast, like just showing up. Like, are you showing up? Are you showing up in your business? Are you showing up on your social media as yourself? Like, do you show up only when you feel like it? Or do you show up on days that you don't feel like it? Like, do you have the reach goals? Like, all of this comes together. Like, just do the things, like just get started, hit MVP or almost MVP before your box arrives. Like, that's bananas, you guys, like, because they're confident in doing it. They're confident in sharing it. Like, it doesn't, like, a lot of this stuff, you're like, you could sit there and be like, I've heard so much of this before. Success leaves clues. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why the same, like, people are able to go and do and push and grow every single day in their business. And it's consistency. It's showing up. It's doing the things when you don't want to do the things. It's doing the things when you just put 3 kids down to bed, you worked a full day, and you've had a million other things going on. It's being resourceful. Like, all 3 of them were resourceful. They went to their network. They went to their circle of influence. They created their own binder, right? They're using the trainings out there, but everything is out there for you. So just thank you so much, you guys. Guys, in the comments, let's give them so much love. First time sharing, you guys were like pros. Like, can y'all lead the call next month? The next call? Like, you guys were like complete pros. Like, my goodness, no one even seemed to, I feel like I'm more nervous than you. Like, that's not even normal, but you guys, so awesome. That was a fire call, so much value. Again, guys, Keto Academy happening this weekend. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Like, get on there, get committed to being there, get your team committed to being there, get your people committed to being there, get like what is going to get brought to this community is going to blow your mind. You are not going to want to miss it. You're not going to want your people to miss it. This could literally be the thing that takes you August to December, end of the year, literally like skyrocketing to the moon. I'm not kidding. Your business can completely change because of this upcoming weekend. Like, are you ready for it? So thank you everyone for sharing. Thank you everyone for hopping on the call. We will see you the first Monday in September. I don't know the date yet. But I love y'all and I'll see you later. Bye.